Hello, I'm Jess. This is Joe. There's Ruger and Kevin. And this is our shuttle bus conversion. Hey.
Our bus is a 2008 Chevy Express shuttle bus thing. It came from a retirement home. It's kind of messy because we've been driving it across the country. We just finished a 2,000-mile trip to New Mexico, and now we are in a fish just jumped in the river.
Look at that. Anyway.
Now we are in Rexburg, Idaho, and that is part of the Henry's Fork River. Pretty sure. The front door is the original bus doors. We just welded them together in the middle, added a little extra piece so we can have a doorknob and our latch.
Oh, hi.
Lay down.
Dogs are not helpful.
Since this bus was part of a retirement home, it had a wheelchair lift in it, which we were able to just take out and sell, which helped with the cost of the bus. But it's really nice having the side doors because we can have our propane tanks, our diesel furnace, some extra oil, antifreeze, our power cord. This is the fuel tank for our diesel furnace. And then this is our whole water system, which we can do a more in-depth video on later. But this filtration?
It's a filtration system.
Filtration system for our shower. And then we're able to have a bunch of our outdoor stuff up here. Rock climbing stuff, hammocks, leashes for the dogs.
This dog?
And then along the back, we have our ladder, which I know it's a little crooked. It's okay. And our redwood deck on the top. And then we have a couple extra fuel jugs for our diesel furnace. And spare tire, and then a luggage carrier that we can keep some of my tools in. And then this side is pretty plain. And then also this back door can open. This was the emergency exit from the bus originally. So we're able to have lots of extra storage underneath the bed. And then this is how I fill up our water tank, and that's my drain for the water tank. And then on this side of the bus, you can see part of our deck up there again. And if you back up far enough, you can see part of our solar panels.
Maybe, but I'm short, so probably not.
We have 400 watts of solar, and our battery bank is 200 amp hours. So plenty of solar to run everything we need on the inside.
Okay, so coming into the bus, our first thing is we have these little coat hooks, and they're kind of nice. They just flip up and down, so when we're not using them, we can keep them up, which when we're driving, we have to take this off so we can see anyway, so that's nice because then they can be out of the way. And then we also have this little key hook, so we can hang up all our keys and stuff, keep them out of the way. And then on this cabinet, I'll just show you now, but we have our pump for the sink. And then coming in, we have this really neat curtain rod that we found on Amazon that is flexible. So we were able to bend it in pretty much the exact shape that we needed. And we hung this curtain partially just to get rid of the cab so that you don't see it all the time. Makes it feel a little more homey. And it also just helps to keep the heat and stuff out from the cab. And then right here we have this piece of metal that we used to cover up the original electrical of the bus. And so we just put that there. We can put magnets and whatever cute things we have that we want to hang up. I have a ristra. And then we have this little storage area here. It's mostly candles because we have a problem and we like candles. But we can store all kinds of stuff in there. We still have room. And then we just have some other cute little things that we've picked up on our travels. We also have storage here. We keep a lot of stuff like my camera, extra things, and then some extra little storage containers on the walls. And then we also have this little charging station. We just have a few different kinds of outlets. And then if Joe was a nutcracker, that would be him. This is another cabinet that we have. We don't open it very much because stuff shifts around in there and it falls out. But it's just books, maps, a couple extra things. So we have that. And then along here we have just a little shelf that we put up. It's just to help keep stuff off the counter. So we have just our kettle, things like that. And then it frees up a lot more space down here. We have our cute little fruit hammock. I love him. And then our sink we really like because it's pretty wide and deep, and it's a lot bigger than the one we had in our other build. It has this removable cutting board that fits right inside, and then it also has this strainer that fits inside, so that frees up a lot of space in our cabinets because we don't need to store either one of those. They just fit in the sink. And then it has a nice grate at the bottom so that we can dry things easily. And it also has this faucet that we also found on Amazon, and it moves around and it's super nice and we really like it. Underneath we just have some more storage, and then we have two 7-gallon tanks. One is the fresh water, one is the gray water. Our countertops are the same as the table. It's that same Douglas fir, torched and stained, or sealed, excuse me. And then we have, for storage, we have 3 drawers. So we have utensils in one, and then just extra things in the middle, like bowls, pots and pans on the bottom. And then underneath our stove, we do have this little bonus drawer that we keep baking sheets and things like that. Our oven is really nice. We really love it. We got this. It's actually brand new from a brand new 5th wheel. The guy just didn't want it anymore, wanted something different. So we lucked out with that. It's pretty nice. It's as big as we need. And it's LED display, so that's pretty nice. And then our stove is a Dometic. It just has this shield that lifts up. 2-burner stove, it's all we need. And it's worked great and we really enjoy it. We have just some hooks to hang up some utensils on the back wall here. And then we have 2 cabinets here for more storage. Cups, plates, bowls, ingredients, things that we use quite often. Okay, this side we have our pantry. So we have plenty of space in here for our dry goods. We even have an Instapot in here. So we've got more space than we know what to do with, I think. And then our fridge is also Dometic. It's a 3-way. It runs off of propane, AC, or DC. So we can run it off solar if we want, shore power. And it's also quite large. We have a lot of room in here. It has a freezer. And it's all we need as well.
Moving back into the bus a little bit, we have our bathroom. We have this nice curtain that goes across. And then we have a couple more of those hooks like in the front for our towels. We have a Nature's Head composting toilet. And it's true, it does not smell.
No smell, it's been great.
And I've taken some pretty stinky dumps. We have our shower here, which our shower is made out of Formica. And it's nice because we're able to have a normal shower head and handle. And then our shower pan is 30 by 24. We have another cabinet up here for our toiletries, medicine, all that good stuff. And then our on-demand hot water heater, which is propane. And it does vent a little bit inside here. So we just open the window and then we turn the fan that's above my head on. And it sucks all the air out really good. Don't even hardly get a smell in here or anything. We do have a carbon monoxide detector just in case, to be on the safe side. And then our max air fan is dual directional, so it can suck air in or push air out. And we have a matching fan in the front that we can use as well. So this one can push air down and the other one can suck air out, and we get a nice cross breeze inside the bus. This is our closet. Well, this is Jessica's closet. Lots of room to hang clothes. And then we also have shelves in the back. And then this is my closet up here because Jessica can't reach. And I don't have as many clothes. This cabinet just has some extra dog stuff in it. Couple collars, different kind of leashes. This is Kevin's kennel because he's just a puppy still. And I don't trust him to be out by himself when we're not in the bus. And that is also made out of Formica. The door here just came off of one of the old kennels that we had. This is the outlet for our diesel furnace. So that's where the hot air comes out. Keeps it nice and toasty in here, even on really cold days. This little gate goes underneath the bed. And we have our laundry basket and a couple other things down there. And also the access to the electrical system is underneath there, which we can go more in depth in a different video on. This is the control panel for our diesel furnace. You can either set it like on a timer, or once it gets to a certain temperature, it'll turn itself off. Our ceiling is from Home Depot. It came in a pre-made, I think it was like an accent wall, something or another, but it came with all the different colored planks that we were able to piece together. And then we have our emergency exit. So I wanted to keep the original emergency exit for the bus, so we can open that up if we need to in emergencies. And then all of our can lights that you see in the bus are LEDs, and they're super bright and don't take up hardly any headroom, which is good because I can barely stand up. This is Jessica's wonderful picture that she took in West Yellowstone when we were there a couple years ago in the wintertime. And then our floor is the LVP flooring. It's waterproof if it's installed correctly, and it's really easy to install. You don't really need any special tools or anything like that. And it's super low maintenance, lasts a long time. Then all of our handles for our doors are buffalo hide that we found online. Big strip. And we just cut the strip into smaller pieces, used a leather hole punch and some hardware to attach them. They work great, and I think they look awesome.
Alright, this is our bedroom area. I apologize if there's any extra noise, but we don't have fancy stuff, so that's the way it is. My favorite thing about this bedroom area is our windows. We have windows on all sides, so we can sit back and have a nice drink, or just hang out, do some work, whatever we need to do, and have great views from all sides. That emergency exit door can open, and these side doors can open. There's Joe. And it makes it super nice, get airflow and whatever else we need. And then we also have a lot of storage right here. We keep a lot of electronics and extra things here, our laptops. And then we have our outlets. We have one for solar and one that runs off of shore power if we need it. And then we have the original AC unit that came in the bus right there. It works extremely well. If it's warm and we turn that bus on and flip on that AC, it's cold within, feels like just minutes. It works really great. We also have this extra cabinet for some more storage. And then we do have this charging station as well. It has a couple USB ports and a cigarette lighter. And then we have this little shelf Joe put in so we can keep our electronics that we're charging. And then this is just for our inverter. So if we're somewhere we need a little extra power, we can turn this on. There's Joe.
So just like Jessica pointed out in the bedroom, we have an outlet for our solar system and then one for our shore power here in the kitchen. And then we have this big outlet bank with USBs on the bottom, and that runs off our solar system.
And that's Joe if he was a nutcracker.
Yes.
Courtesy of his aunt and her husband. So yeah, that's it. We love our bus. We are really happy with how it turned out, and if anybody has any questions, you can always drop a comment and ask, and then just like and subscribe to this video if you want, and we'll be posting a few more things, maybe a little more in-depth about some of our appliances and shower system and stuff in the future, and our travels. So if you're interested, hopefully you come along with us on the journey. Thanks. Bye.